Hello and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, I help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We sit them down with one of our regular dealers. They're going to try and tempt you with a cash offer on the table today.
£100.
No, nowhere near, no.
Okay.
If I don't think that's enough money, I'm going to advise you to place the same goods into auction in the hope that you will get a little bit more money there. Today, the show comes to you from Whitney in Oxfordshire. There's a great crowd of people here. They brought along their collectibles and their antiques. They want the real deal.
It's a beautiful morning and time to join the crowds who are flocking in with their antiques and collectibles.
Cheryl, hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you, I'm James.
Nice to meet you.
We're on standby to make sure no one gets stitched up.
Have you given up sewing? Is this why you were going to sell this?
Well, I'm not going to mention my sewing skills, to be honest, but...
So you do need
No.
a machine?
Yeah,
So
possibly.
what's the history of this old wreck?
This is something that's just been donated, brought into one of our shops in Oxfordshire.
Who are you?
We are a charity that deals in end-of-life palliative care.
Yeah.
So we have hospices and going to do home care as well for people with cancer, Huntington's disease, multiple sclerosis.
So it's a very good cause, and
incredibly
you
good
need to give you
cause.
as much money as possible.
Yeah,
for
we
this
need to raise as
poor
much
old
funds
sewing
as
machine.
possible, yes, for this beautiful, beautiful sewing machine.
It is quite a nice one. It looks to me as if it says the Barrett or the Barrett sewing machine. It isn't one that I've come across before, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's incredibly rare. I have to say quickly.
Okay,
I think this one probably dates from the 1870s,
okay, yeah,
so it's reasonably early.
yeah,
I like the fact that it's cast iron,
yeah,
and it's got most of its original japanned painting on it,
yeah,
this gold stuff,
yeah.
and probably a bit of hand painting on the bottom on these flowers. So in terms of the finish, it's good.
Now, John, you must have seen thousands upon thousands of sewing machines in a lifetime of being an auctioneer. The only difference here is we have an earlier machine, perhaps the mid-part of the 19th century. It's a piece of social history, I suppose, but what is it worth, John? You tell us.
Well, I would put it in at 60 to 80, but I think this is a little collector's sewing machine. The market is very, very small, and I think my estimate's a fair estimate at auction.
Our independent valuers think slightly differently. They say 80 to 120. I'm going to place my estimate somewhere in between, probably just under the £100.
I'll get some money out.
Go on then, let's see the colour of the money.
Bearing in mind that it's for a charity.
It is, yeah.
I'd like to offer you 20, 40, 60, £80 for it.
Without more further ado, £80 has been placed on the table. You can close your mouth now, John. Tell me what you think about that offer.
I think that's a really good offer. Really good offer.
OK, I'm going to go in and tell our seller exactly what our auctioneer says, and I think it's a realistic offer.
So what do you think about that, Cheryl?
I think it's beautiful, like I say, I think a doorstop.
Doorstop.
Well, I think it's a lovely decorative item and it would look beautiful in someone's cottage.
Make a nice lamp as well.
OK, what we've got here, I would say it's almost a museum item. Certainly a collector's item, not a great deal of money, and I would have said because of its condition, because of its decorativeness, it probably is worth close to 100 quid. You can go to auction and there is every chance you could get a little bit more, but £80 would seem to be a fair offer.
So I told you he usually costs me money, but
So how about £80 for the sewing machine and 20 for the cotton?
20 for the cotton. Do you know, I could be a millionaire. I've got a box full of those. What I'll do is I'll put another 10 on the table.
Another 10.
So that's 90 quid, which I think will allow me a tiny profit. And you 90 quid. So that's a deal then?
That's a deal.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Well, thank you very much for bringing us along.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck with your charity.
Thank you.
Brenda, how are you?
Hi.
Good. Where did you get Daisy and Gert from?
They were my mother-in-law's,
Yes.
passed on to my wife, and I'm here selling them on for her.
So how long did your mother-in-law have these?
Oh, a long, long time, because they were sort
Were
of
they on a
previous,
mantelpiece?
Yeah, previous sort of
All right.
family to that.
So
sort of-
from her mother and
Yeah.
so on and so on.
Yeah, they've gone a long way back.
So why are you ruining it? Selling them off, the family treasures?
It's time to sort of just let them go, I think, because
Have you got a mantelpiece?
I have, but it's a bit outdated for our mantelpiece now.
Oh, shame. Poor old Daisy and Gert.
Yeah.
Well, these, as you probably know, are Staffordshire figures. They're called flatbacks,
Yeah.
hence they've got flatbacks.
Yeah.
Right? These were made in masses in all the factories in Staffordshire, and they were done as blanks originally. So when we say blanks, we mean they were pure white to start with. And then what happened was somebody from the factory would take them to somebody's house, and all the home workers would paint them. So you would have maybe an 8-year-old painting feet and a 10-year-old painting the spots, or the grandma would be doing the face.
Yeah.
So these were all family things, and as I say, mass-produced.
Okay.
So dated 1880 to 1890, that period.
Right.
Fortunately, some of the paintwork does tend to come off. It all depends how they're looked after. And this one, Gert here has lost a bit of her work right lipstick, basically. But other than that, there's no chips, cracks. There's a little bit of crazing on, which is, you get it in the clay,
Yeah.
and it's just over years that
Yeah.
happens. There are also on the market many, many reproduction pieces of this. Right. These aren't reproduction. I know
Yeah.
through experience, basically, they're not reproduction. But quite often you even have, Staffordshire written on the bottom of it. They never wrote Staffordshire on the bottom of it, so don't be fooled by things.
Right.
10 years ago, these were worth a fair amount of money. It's gone like that,
Right.
with particularly dogs, Staffordshire dogs.
Right.
So don't expect huge amounts. All right? What would you do with some money if I gave you some money?
The mother-in-law actually is doing her garden up, so the
Right.
money would go towards helping her do the garden.
Plants or something
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah.
All right. Get my purse out, see what
Okay.
we can do. 10, 20, £30.
I'd like a bit more than that, to be honest.
I know you would.
Yeah.
I know you would. Do you know, if we'd have gone back 10 years, I probably would have put another £50 on top of that. £35. That'd get a nice rose bush.
Yeah, it would. I reckon another £5 and you've got a deal.
Oh, do I want to do that? Okay. We will do another £5, £20 each for Gert and Daisy. So there's £40 on the table, is that all right, Darren?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, we've got a deal
We
on
got a
that.
deal.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming on the show.
Okay.
Tell me about the ring. How did you come to own it?
It was just my grand's ring, so I was just left
It was
in a
your grandmother's
yeah.
ring. Do you know when your grandmother acquired
Got
it?
no idea.
Okay. Are you not wanting to wear it yourself?
I've never wore it. No, it's just been in the cupboard at home, so...
I have had a look at the ring. The diamonds have a bit of a problem. 2 of them are damaged. It's something that, as a dealer, I have to seriously take into consideration. So I will make you an offer, and you do know that there's always the option of going to auction.
Yeah.
50? £100.
No, nowhere near,
Absolutely
no.
not. Okay. 150. That's 170. And that will be my final offer, Pauline.
No.
Well, look, I seriously think that if you take it to auction, the diamonds, I think, will appeal to any young lady. It would make a super engagement ring when it's been sorted out. I look forward to seeing how you get on.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't think those those rocks made Debbie's eyes sparkle.
Bid for it. 32 anywhere. At £30 I'm bid for it. 32 anywhere. 32, 34.
What's the idea if you sell it? Have you got something in mind that you want to do with that money?
Yep.
Come on, tell me.
We're off to Las Vegas in September for my husband's 50th. So.
Las Vegas?
Yep.
Does that mean if you sell this and get money, you could lose it all?
Well, yeah.
Or maybe win more money?
That's it, yeah.
OK, £250 is the reserve. Maybe the estimate of £250 is a bit ambitious because of the damage, so we'll have to wait and see. It's all a bit of a gamble. Let's see if we can get it sold.
£80 I'm bid for it. 85, 90, 95, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220.
220.
30, 240 I've got. 250 with you. At £250 I'm bid in the room. At £250 I'm bid in the room. Are you all done at 250?
OK, it's a good one. £250. Take away 25 for your commission. Leaves you with £225 to throw onto those gambling tables in Las Vegas, to throw it away, or maybe to double up. What do you think? Are you happy?
Yes, yeah, it's been a good day.
Fingers crossed that she doubles it in Las Vegas. That is the real deal.
Coming up,
I don't really want to go back to hats.
is this heartfelt plea enough to make James put his hand in his pocket? Find out after the break. Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from the market town of Witney in Oxfordshire.
Registration process, we carried on.
Now, you brought in these glass lustres, Tina.
Yes.
What can you tell me about them?
They were my mum's, and she didn't really like them, or they didn't go with her decor, so she gave them to me about 4 years ago, and they don't really go with mine. So I brought them here today to see what I can do with them.
See what you can do with them?
Yeah.
Were they something that you remember seeing at home?
They were in my dad's brother's house before they were given to my mum, and I saw them quite a lot as a child.
Right. And are these something that you like yourself?
No, I don't.
Don't like them at all?
They're not my cup of tea,
Not
no.
your cup of tea. I can understand perhaps why you've said that, because they're probably not really modern taste, are they?
No.
This is what I would call typical Victoriana. Quite often you'd have them on a mantelpiece either side. They come in all shapes and sizes and colours, these.
Yeah.
Actually, they are quite popular in a way today, because I sell these to, believe it or not, to places like Iran and the sort of Persian market. For some reason, they do like them, and I can always sell them. So there is a market for them somewhere. So there must be lots of homes in Iran and places like that where they've got them on the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
But they're not everybody's cup of tea, and I can quite understand that. They're Victorian sort of opaline glass, this sort of pink colour, and this enamelling here is fired on afterwards. And they're called lustres because you've got these drops on them, which are a bit like you see on a chandelier or something like that. And I think they're in pretty good order, considering they're like over 100 years old. But there doesn't appear to be any cracks in them. So really, it's just a question of how much, isn't it?
Yes.
Unless you don't like them, I don't have to give you very much, do I?
No.
Joking. I would pay you for your lustres 20, 40, £50.
A little bit more?
A little bit more. It would only be a little bit.
No, that's fine.
I'd take the 10 away and I'll put down another 20 and I'd pay you £60 for your lustres.
Okay.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for bringing them in today.
I'm glad I didn't go home with them.
I did have that feeling, I must admit. But I'm quite pleased to buy them, so don't worry.
Thank you.
With their old owner so pleased to be shot of them, what does Simon make of his purchase?
Just proves there's a market for everything somewhere. Someone somewhere's going to love these, trust me.
Valerie, hello.
Hello there, James.
David.
Pleased to meet you.
Do you earn half this each?
I think it's primarily his.
Primarily here. Have you given up wearing hats?
One doesn't wear bowler hats anymore.
No, you've fallen out of
Station
that.
master's hat doesn't stand there any longer.
No. You could always start collecting hats and use it for
Have a display.
hanging your display on. Exactly. Yeah.
It was bad enough at work having a bowler hat for the Royal Train and one for special occasions and one for normal duties. So I don't really want to go back to hats again.
No, all right. Well, I can understand that. Did you buy it or did you inherit it?
No, it came through the family.
Yeah.
Grandfather had it, and my father, and yes, it's all been in use until probably the last 20 years.
Quite recently, yeah. I always think of these as being French.
Do you?
I don't know whether that's right. I mean, one sees a lot of them in France. Sometimes you have a maker's mark or label on the back, but this one doesn't seem to have. So I'm still going to assume it's French. Because I've never seen, because you see so many of them in France for sale, and the ones that are over here seem to be brought over by antique dealers. Anyway, there we are. You've had it for a good long time.
Yes. Yeah.
These, I think, are glass, aren't they?
I must admit,
the little buttons, which obviously are very smooth, so they don't damage the inside of your hat. But I think it's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's an interesting thing. Sold lots of these over the years. I sort of think I know what they sell for now, which means that I sort of think I know what I want to offer you for it. So we'll get a bit of money out, see what you think. I'd like to offer you £40 for it.
Oh, I think it's worth a little bit more.
It is worth a little bit more, yes.
Yes.
Here comes the hat expert.
Okay. What I can tell you is that the independent values in the auctioneer say 50 to 80. But I'm going to say the area that you move in, those Chelsea interior decorators, perhaps would give a little bit more. £40 is not a bad starting offer. It's a good interior decorator piece, that. Someone would find room in a bedroom, in a hallway. I would say to you, if you've got £50 in cash, not a bad offer.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's very good advice.
Okay.
So I'll search in my other pocket and hope that I've still got... There we are, £50, which is what I wanted to offer you.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
Well, I would have thought a little more.
Oh,
Seeing as it's so flexible.
Just a little bit more.
Yeah, I think...
Thinking of those Chelsea
I know. I don't actually want to give you any more for it. So I'm going to stick at that. But you could try it at auction if you wanted to.
What would you like to do?
Try at auction?
You'd like to go to auction?
You'd like another day out with David.
Yes.
Well, thank you for bringing it along.
Thank you very much for your time.
Well, thank you for your time, James.
Okay then, James.
And I hope you do very well.
Yes, thank you.
£2, 44, 46, 48, at 48.50 we have here now.
Now, what do we know about it? David, first of all, tell me.
Well, it was my great-grandmother's, and my mother, who recently passed away, had consigned it to the coal box ready for making sticks.
The coal box?
The coal box, yes. And I said, that must be worth something, and Mum said no.
If this sells today, am I right in thinking it's going to go to a prostate cancer charity?
That is correct, at the local Churchill Hospital at Oxford.
Okay. Now, I'm also reliably told the auctioneer is going to forego his commission, so there is no deduction. It's here now. There is a £50 reserve.
Late 19th century beach, extending coke rack with ceramic tops.
I'll just butt in here if I may. Excuse me, sir. Can I thank you for not taking any commission for this, because it's going to charity. So, come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands deep into your pocket. It's going to a cancer charity. You know what you've got to do, and it's a cracking lot.
There it is there, and I bid £40 for it. £40 I bid for it. 42 anywhere. At £42, 44, 46, 48. At 48.50 we have here now.
It's right on the reserve at 50, exactly the same as you offered, James.
£50 I have here. I'll add 20 to that, so that makes that £70. It's £70 I'm bid.
Fantastic, John, thank you.
Are you all done at £70 and away?
You've just heard what the auctioneer said. He's going to add from his own pocket £20 on top of the hammer price of 50, and there is no deduction of commission. So we have a grand total of £70 in all. First of all, David.
I'm very pleased with that. To say that it was consigned for firewood, when we moved my mother to our new home, there was no coal fire, so it survived, and it'll go in a memory to the cancer charity.
Now you wouldn't mind
great.
me. You wouldn't mind me saying this because your mother passed away some time ago, and if she's watching up there, how old was she?
She was 98 and a half.
She was 98. What an innings that was! And I just want to bear a thought here. It was worth a few quid after all. and so, fortunately, it didn't go on the fire. So, Valerie, what do you think?
I'm absolutely delighted, and I know that she would be tickled pink, actually.
Okay, so on the day, we're saying the real deal with the addition of 20 quid from the pocket of the auctioneer is £70. What a great deal for something that was going to be thrown on the fire.
Hello, Gay.
Hello.
I'm Brenda. How are you?
All right, thank you.
You brought something very nice and lively for me to look at.
I did.
Tell me
yes.
where you got it from.
In Folkestone, there's an antique shop along the road. And
Do you live in Folkestone?
No, not now. I've moved, but that's where I bought it.
Okay.
And it just doesn't fit the house I've got now. It looks nice there today.
Yes, it's rather pretty actually. I mean, it's very summery, and I just love all these flowers. They're so pretty, and some of the little dewdrops. It's quite a nice executed picture. It's an oil covered in glass, which is very unusual because normally you don't do that at all. Very pretty. All right, I'll put some money on the table.
Right.
See where we go.
Right.
Let's try you with 20. 40. It's money. You can smile.
It's money, yes.
Yes. 60. £80. Now that would buy you something nice and modern.
A little bit more would be nice.
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
So, would that little bit more do it for you?
A little bit more than that.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. £100, Gay.
Okay, I'll take that then.
You take
Yeah,
it?
Yes,
All
thank you.
right.
Thank you. Thank you very
Hope
much.
you get something really nice.
Thank you.
After a good bit of beltering, how do the ladies feel about their deal?
What I always say is what one person doesn't like, somebody does. So I actually like the painting. So I'll get the frame done up and it might actually stay in my own home. So I'm quite pleased with it.
I'm very pleased with the money I received, and I'm going to buy something contemporary, and I'm happy what I've got today.
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, you brought me a very pretty little padlock bracelet. How much do you think it's worth?
I'll let you know.
Nearly got you then, nearly got you.
Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Hello, David.
Hello, James.
James, nice to meet you. So you brought along a jelly mould,
Yeah.
which I don't even need to touch because
No.
I know it's a copper jelly mould.
Yeah.
So how did you get it?
Well, I had a house clearance to do.
Yeah.
And this was in amongst it. It had a flower
Right.
growing out.
And you cleared the house.
Yeah.
Are you a bit of an antique dealer as well?
No.
Not really?
No.
But you spotted it was a jelly mould
Yeah. Yeah.
and took it home?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it damaged as a result of...
There is a little tiny split on the
Now
top.
Let's have a look up to the light. Three tiny splits, David.
Yeah.
Now, I know your sort. You're trying to pull the
I
wool
think
over my
it'll
eyes.
still hold jelly.
You think it will?
Yeah, I think so.
As long as it was set before it went in?
Yeah.
Well, the problem with any splits in metalware is that collectors object.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have to take that into account,
Yeah.
when I'm making an offer for it.
Yeah.
So don't be too surprised.
No.
But it has got some things in its favour.
Yeah.
It's got a nice Victorian registration lozenge on
Yeah.
there, which means you can date it
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because these came in I think, the 1840s,
Did
these
they really?
registration numbers.
Yeah.
And it was a kind of idea that everything that was manufactured should have one of these on,
Yeah.
And it would show the date when it was patented or invented,
Yeah.
and the date when it was manufactured, and the class
Yeah.
and the type. So there's all that information in the lozenge.
Yeah.
So
There's another mark down the side, isn't there?
There's another mark down here which says McManus's. So McManus was obviously the maker.
Yeah.
And then it says Belgrave and registered, number 6 mould.
Yeah.
So it would have been part of a series of
Yeah.
this shape.
Yeah.
So that you could have lots of different sizes of jelly or blancmange or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they look best in groups, displayed on a dresser or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Graduated sets look
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Before I put some money on the table, why are you selling it? Don't you want to keep it as a souvenir?
It's just in a cupboard and we don't do anything
You don't
with
do
it.
it,
We don't
no.
make any jellies in
No.
it because it's too dirty inside.
It is. You haven't even cleaned
Wants
it for
a good
me.
clean.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I thought you might have done that before you brought it along. Right, I'm going to make you an offer for it.
Yeah.
And I've got to take into account its condition.
Yeah.
So I'm going to offer you 20, 40. I'm going to the other pocket now. £50. It's a good profit, isn't it?
It is really.
Yeah.
But I'd like just one more blue one. Take that one away and have a blue one.
I get to
and
keep
then
this
we'll
one?
do a deal.
We will?
Yeah.
You're sure about that?
Yeah.
60 down. David, I'm such a nice chap
Yeah.
that I'll put another 10 on for you.
All right.
70.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you happy
All right.
with that?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for bringing on. What are you going to spend your profit on?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just have to wait and see what the wife says.
Viva?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
You've brought in this medal today.
Yes.
Now, what can you tell me about this?
Well, all I know belongs to my daughter,
Right.
and it was her husband's, and he passed away a little. And she's found it, and so she wanted to know what it was worth, what its value,
And what it was.
where the originality of it, really,
Right.
with the date on it, when seeing the date.
It was given to the British troops who served in Egypt in a war which was about the uprising, which was caused by the Suez Canal at the time. And the sort of rulers at the time, who I believe were called Khedives, a bit like sultans of their time, awarded these medals to the British troops that served during this war that went on then. So that much we know about it.
Yes.
Now, obviously, how rare they are, I can't really tell you much more information about it than that. With medals, mostly there's sort of a pretty set price for them, and it's the sort of thing that the collectors that buy these, they record the prices of them and they refer to them, and it's a bit like you can look them up in an index and find out what the last one sold for. So we've got a pretty good idea of what the value is of this today. You know, before I make you an offer, Sylvia, just out of interest, what's your daughter going to do with the money? Is she got anything in line for it?
She's got a disabled son,
Oh, I
so it's
see.
for his benefits.
So anything will come into
Very, very handy.
anything will come handy,
Very,
because I
very
would imagine
handy.
that's something where.
Very handy.
Oh well, I'm glad you told me that, because I'll try and be a bit more generous.
Oh,
now.
lovely.
Right, well, I'll make you an offer for the medal. Bearing in mind, as I've said, it's not really my cup of tea, but
No.
I would be prepared to offer you. I was going to say 30, but what I'll say is £40 because of what you've told me, so I'll increase my offer a wee bit. You know, you might benefit more by trying the auction simply because it might find a better home than I can give it. You're now faced with the decision of either taking the £40 or trying your luck in auction. So
Try the auction.
you're going to try the auction. Well, I hope it does very well for you. Thank you very much for coming in today. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bid for it. 32 anywhere. At £30 I'm bid for it. 32 anywhere. 32, 34, 36 in the room.
Today, you've brought along your friend Valerie.
Yes, I have.
And is that a bit of moral support?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you know, some ladies do like to bring a little bit of moral support along.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, okay. Okay, it's coming up now. This is the medal. It was thought to be a little bit rarer, I think, when we first saw it. Now, after investigation, the auctioneer thinks it probably isn't as much as he thought. So, nevertheless, we've stuck with the reserve of £60. We just might struggle whether we'll get that or not. It's coming up now.
Lots of bids on here. £36 to start it. 38 anywhere, please. £36 to start it. 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 55, 60. I'm bid at £60.
We're at 60. We're at the reserve.
At £60 in the room. 65. At £65 here now. You all done at £65?
Okay, good news.
Oh, that's good, yes.
£65. We have got the commission to take off the £65. I make that £58.50 you'll be going home with.
Yes, George will be pleased.
You pleased?
Yes, I'm pleased and my daughter will be pleased.
Now, what are you going to do with this money?
Treats for the grandson.
Treats for the grandson?
Treats for the grandson.
I'm sure
Yes.
he's going to enjoy that. £65 under the hammer, real deal, £58.50. Not a bad deal. I was a little bit worried. No need to worry on this show.
No, lovely.
Hello, Caroline.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. You brought me a very pretty little padlock bracelet.
Yeah.
And it's 9 carat. I can see that on there already.
Okay.
So it's 9 carat. And where did you get this from?
It was my late father gave it to me.
Yes.
And it was his mother's, so it's my grandmother's.
Right. So why are you selling it?
I personally don't wear it,
Right.
and my daughters, they wouldn't wear it. They just said they didn't like it.
Are they into silver?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's a sweet bracelet, but it's hollow. You know that it's not
Yes.
solid. And I've weighed it, and it comes out about 28 grams.
Yeah.
So I know what the going rate is for the gold itself.
Okay.
But I'll tell you now, I don't scrap anything. So whatever I have gets sold on and not scrapped.
Okay.
Okay. It's probably about 1940s, 50s, that period. Does that sound
Yeah.
about right?
Yeah,
to-
that's about right, yeah.
Okay. Right. If I gave you some money, what would you spend the money on?
I would spend it on something, on another item, maybe of jewellery, which I would like and I would wear.
Okay, I'll get my purse out and see how far we go.
Okay.
All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 crisp £20 notes. What do you think about that?
I think it's worth more than that.
Right. How much do you think it's worth?
I'll let you know.
I nearly got you then. Nearly got you. Okay. 120.
No, it's still more than that.
140. I'm slowing down now.
I still think it's worth more.
I'll round it up to what I think I want to pay for it, and that's 150.
No, another 10.
We'll change the 10 for a 20. Okay, so have we got a deal at that?
Yes, we have.
All right, well done, Caroline.
Thank
Buy
you.
something nice that
I
you're
will
going to
do.
wear.
I will.
All
Thank
right.
you.
£100, but I think it's very much on the conservative side. This is a collector's item which will be fought over in the sale room.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. This is such an exciting piece. Tell me everything you know about it.
Well, I don't know a huge amount. I do know that it was my grandmother's, and presumably she must have received it from down the family line. When she passed away, it fell into my parents' hands. When my dad sort of gave it to me, we did do some sort of looking up on the internet to find out what it was, even first of all. And it's just sat in the drawer ever since, really. So it might as well go to somebody who will appreciate it.
So you do know it's a Vesta case.
I do know it's a
that
Vesta
much.
case, yeah.
It's very beautifully hallmarked, which dates it to 1889. And it's made by maker Sampson Morden, which is a very, very good maker. It's a train ticket, isn't it?
Yes.
The top
is beautifully enamelled, and all this is hand done.
Gosh,
and what
incredible.
I love is the fact that the corner of the train ticket has even been snipped off as part of the detail. Another thing I will say is this is such a nice example of a piece of silver that discussing its scrap price is totally irrelevant.
Okay.
I've walked in it, so I think it's very important at this stage. There would never ever be a question of scrapping this. This is Samson Morden. These people made highly collectible pieces. This is a collector's item which will be fought over in the sale room. Think £400 to £600. Unless there's a substantial amount of money on there, the auctioneer and myself will be rubbing our hands and we will be hoping for great things at the auction.
There you go. So let's get some money on the table.
Okay.
There's 50, 100, 150, 2, 250, 3, 350, £400. Now, if you were to walk away with 400, you'd have to sell it for about 450.
Yeah. No, I think maybe we'll go to auction, I think, on that.
I think it's going to do exceptionally well at auction. I think it's a wonderful thing. And at the end of the day, I don't think you'll lose out, even if you bring it home in your pocket. But somehow I sense that's not going to happen. So I really look forward to seeing how well it does at auction. And thank you so much for bringing it in, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm just delighted I've had the opportunity to handle something as rare as this. And it's been an absolute joy to have seen, because I've never seen one myself before. A very rare, very collectible item, and I'm sure it's going to do well at auction. Thank you so much for bringing it in, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Room at £36 and away. Are you all done at £36?
I think it's wonderful. I think it should sell if the right buyers are here, or on the telephone, or on the internet. The reserve is £380. It's such a beautiful thing. Is there a collector in this room?
There it is there. Lots of interest in this, I have to say. Start the bidding at £400 with me.
Straight away at £400.
£400 with me to start it. £420 anywhere. At £400, £420. £440 with me then. £460. £480, £500. £550, £600. Yes, £650, £700. £700 on a fresh phone call at £700 I'm bid. At £700 I'm bid. £750 in the room. £800 I'm bid. £850 in the room. £900 I'm bid. £950 in the room.
God.
£1,000 I'm bid. £1,050 I'm bid in the room. Are you all done at £1,050?
OK, £1,050. Just over £100 to go off that. I make that £945. Happy?
Very.
Very happy?
Very happy.
We're both very happy. That was the real deal. Cracking deal.
And you, 90 quid. Thank you very much for bringing them in today.
I'm glad I didn't go home with them.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, we've got a deal.
We've
on
got a
that.
deal.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
very much.
Thank you very much. That will add to our, obviously, hospice care. All go into the charity pot. Thank you.
I don't know. Have to wait and see what the wife says.
We just had a cracking result here in the sale room. Lisa brought along on the dealer's day a Samson Morden Vesta case with some enamel work on it. She turned down a tasty offer of £400. It's just brought £1,050 under the gavel. Take home, real deal, 945 quid. Wow. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time for Dickinson's Real Deal. Bye for now.